Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. This is lap guide for Willow Springs Streets of Willow with the Honda NSX. Let's get this started. When starting your time trial, you can go really wide through this final turn. Then on the final corner, you just want to try to get the car to go through it as straight of a line as possible. That way you can start your first lap going a little bit faster than if you were to take the normal line. Don't go too far to the left as that's off track area. Take this first turn at full throttle, then before you reach the 100 meter mark, you want to start to brake. You want to use almost all of your braking power as you want to have a bit of that flexibility to turn so you don't end up understeering and end up playing in the dirt. Then just focus on slowly starting to accelerate while letting the car rotate around the turn. Then just after you hear the sound of a new sector starting, that is when you want to start to brake. So you brake hard for a moment, slowly ease off of the brakes, just hugging the inside of the corners, then slowly start to accelerate. Bring yourself a bit to the left, then you will brake hard for a moment, slowly ease off of the brakes and try to clip a bit of the sand that is hanging out on the inside of the turn. Then do lots of throttle control over here. All you want to do is get the car to rotate as fast as you can. Try to open yourself up a bit for this turn, ease off the throttle, then fully accelerate, then start to brake pretty early for this banked turn. So by the time you're facing those black signs, that's when you want to start to brake. Try to stick to the inside of the turn and gradually start to accelerate. Bring yourself to the left side of the track and get ready for the fun part. So you're going to take this first part at full throttle, then just after you pass the apex on the left side of the track, that is when you brake hard for just a moment. Then start to turn in a little bit and then brake even more, and this is where you start to brake as much as you can. This is where you try to make the most use out of the width of the track, and if you do this right, you should be able to slow down just enough to be able to rotate around the corner. Open yourself up, clip this corner over here, then you want to brake pretty early for this turn, so before the path on the right starts. So you'll brake hard for a moment, then just after you pass this first apex, that is when you brake even more. Then don't go too wide like how I did in the beginning of the video. You just want to have a nice little arc so you can meet up with the apex and smoothly accelerate your way out. And when you do any more laps on your time trial or any laps during the race, you can brake just a little bit later than what you saw in the start of the video. But that is pretty much it for this guide. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. So this is Mr. MCA, trying not to melt since it's really hot over here, and I'll see you in the next video.